Hey everyone, how's it going? We're back with Phoenix Wright, and I think we're on the samurai case now. Yeah. I'm trying to remember things about it. Oh, we're in the trial already? Okay. Yeah, I better remember anything about this. Let me see the things. Oh, gossip. Oh, right. Wait. Oh, this was confusing. I remember. God. Okay. He was confessing something. Yeah. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm pretty lost in this case. I don't know if I should... Maybe I should play this more regularly, but well... I have too many games. But yeah. Let's see how it goes. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday. Please, first he calls me Mr. Lawyer, then dude. It's kinda weird. I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Well, it's almost time. Who these? Oh, Mia. Right. Mia, we must get a complete... what was this? Acquittal? Today. I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Alright, we only have one day. Because, right, Maya got kidnapped. I completely forgot about that for a second. But she kind of looked like she was escaping on a scene, I think. I don't know. Or pearls either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Indeed. Well, let's get going. Oh. Maya? It's him. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired? Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift... What? I expect you to graciously accept it and win today's contest, if you please. Wait. Kidnapper sent me a present. Mr. Lawyer dude? Who was that? No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? So, did he hear all of that? Okay. Wait, where's the other guys? Court is now in session for the trial of Matt and Guard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? Where's the defense? The prosecution, I mean. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Where is the prosecution? I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor? Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. You must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman. Is this the gift? Oh, what? Shot. Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about. How is that a present? How am I supposed to win the case? If there's no prosecution, this is gonna get postponed or something. His present. Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. Is it? This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright? Objection, Your Honor, as the evidence clearly states. Mona, no, stop it. No, none of that. Hey Adrian, how's it going? Miss Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive and in stable condition. Who is this? That's good. Phew. You're... Oh wait. Oh god. Your Honor, it's EDGY. Due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. Oh god. Like the good old times. The prosecution is ready naturally. It's been good. Hanging out with a pad today on this lazy Sunday. Nice, sounds great. I've been alright, things. Yeah, been good. Okay. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder, god, and is currently undergoing surgery. Okay. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt Angard. The court acknowledges the prosecution. Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. Thinking. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Okay. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Someone finally had enough with that whip and took her out, probably when she's having surgery for the shoulder. Well, apparently the guy that kidnapped Maya is the one that shot her. He said it was a gift for me. But I don't know who's worse, if Von Karma or EDGY. I don't know. I don't know if it's a gift. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation? My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct for now. Oh no. I mean, Your Honor, the kidnapper is innocent. Yes. What was his name? Was it the killer? The killer, yes, that was his name. Yeah, completely innocent. For now, after this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Oh, why? Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes, sir. There you go. Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Facets? Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer. You finally found Edgeworth. His name is Dick Gumshoe. Yeah, he's Dick. Bare facts of the case. Okay. This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. Yes. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Yeah, this is gonna be hard because I don't remember anything about the case. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their room, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. I'm lost. Oh no. Murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. Okay. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m. and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? So it was between 8 p.m. and 8:30 then? Is that what we're getting? Which is to say the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period. Yeah, okay. Let's continue with your testimony, detective. Okay. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. Okay. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant Matt Angard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. What does that have to do with anything? So she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence. Okay, was everyone drooling? When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Angard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir. Okay. I see, and that's when she found the victim's body. Okay. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corrida was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Yeah, that one didn't seem like a deadly wound. Yeah, that's... Nah, I don't think that will kill you. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana. No objection. Hey Ray, how's it going? See, now it makes sense. What bandana? Banana? No, bandana. His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir. Oh, he got choked with that? Okay. Yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. Stop. Then what about the knife? Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. Okay, autopsy report. Okay. Cause strangled with a scarf. No, bandana, not scarf. Then stabbed with a knife. 8:15. Okay. Alright. At first we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. And why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. Right. Where's the guitar? The jamming ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of that too, but the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh? I see. So much for my theory then. Empty. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. There's Corrida's fingerprints. I mean, how do you miss a ninja with a bright red guitar? Well, ninjas aren't sneaky, so I don't know. Only on top of the lid. Okay. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Oops, I should have pressed there. Forgot. Setting off traps is a power lawyer's job too. Hold on, I didn't read your whole thing. I want to go back to that statement. Okay. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TB studio. The victim, Juan Corrida, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. Well, I guess. To show it in the show, just the case, I guess. I don't know. He didn't really need the guitar. So, you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. That's another possibility, I guess. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Vanguard? Because there was no reason enough to suspect him. Oh, here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing. Okay, is he gonna help me though, or not? Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. Okay. Why arrest Vanguard? Matt Angard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. Wait, I can press already? No, this is this one. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the gem and ninja's button. Right. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Angard's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife for the crime. Bought or brought? Which makes this a premeditated murder. I think it should be brought. Okay. Where's Susie? I don't know. She might be with her parents. I think she goes to her parents' home on Sundays, I think. And it's Father's Day, so yeah, maybe. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. That was a butter knife, no way to get, he got stabbed with that. Well, I don't know. Well, he did. It was on the picture. Okay. Gate water is engraved. In the bed. Okay, no problem. Okay. And there's this button. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes, and we know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. What? Ninja's button was ripped from the costume, is covering Corrida's blood, found in Angard's hakama. Hakama? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. All of these points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right? I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Good old EDGY. Putting me between a rock and a hard place. Matt Angard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. But in terms of popularity, Mr. Angard won, did he not? Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Corrida was always one step behind Mr. Angard in everything. This year it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown. But Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix in the end. And that is too bad. He must have been pretty downhearted after losing. Okay. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. Okay. Press. Wait just 1 second here. Mr. Angard was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Okay. Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective? It's not, well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive. Okay. Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired. Oh my god. Savage, edgy. And no, not you two, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I look forward to your pension negotiations. No! Oh, poor Gumshoe. Now, detective, let's continue with the testimony. No, not my poor pension too. Oh no. Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? Yeah, no motive, please? Can we go back to that? Okay, we're just gonna ignore that? Okay, cool. As for evidence, there's the Gem Ninjas button. Do you have any proof that button belonged to the victim? Moving on. They just threw it under the rock like that. I don't know. Thought I was going somewhere. Do you have any proof that button belonged to the victim? Huh? What do you mean, pal? Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of the Jamming Ninja's costume. Huh? But can't you tell by just looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it. Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward. Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir. Stop it. Alright, I know you had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in. Thread? Huh? The button was attached to the custom by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the custom with the thread... Wait, if you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match. Yeah, that's it. They're a perfect match, pal. Okay, let him do your job. That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat. It was ripped off of the ninja costume and was found in Mr. Angard's hakama. When was this button found? Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corrida, and then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button. Oh, so it was almost immediately after the murder. The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks unlike some people. Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? Defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife? Huh? What do you mean, pal? This man don't understand anything. By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand? Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that. I can't believe the mumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There is no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder. So is the defendant the owner of this knife then? And he's a detective. Yeah, well maybe he should get fired after all. I don't know. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this premeditated murder. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought... Oh, it was bought then. He bought the knife. The whole set was... I don't know. Sorry pal, this isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fall, so it's not great for walking around with either. Well, this is not good. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for. Phoenix. Yes? There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully, before it's too late. A button covering the victim's blood and a knife with Ungar's fingerprints. Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing. We're still in a world of trouble. Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix? Yeah, but I'm kinda blind, so if it's too small, I don't see it. That's the little girl, right? Well, it's Mia on the little girl's body, I guess. Yes. Well, not really her body. I don't know. They morph. I don't know. It's kind of a weird possession. They don't just take the body, they morph the whole body, apparently. They just keep the clothes. Alright. Okay, so what do I have? Japanese ghosts are just next level out there. Glassy photo might push onto me. Okay. Seems like wait. Alright. Nicholson is to confess something after the post ceremony. Okay. Not that. Stolen on the night of the murder. A tabloid article about the victim. Tabloid article about the victim was in the case. Okay. An article from the tabloid Gossip Land. Is this about the Adrian? Yes. German Midnight Rendezvous, a superstar in an ultra-hot mega-secret love scandal. Reliable sources say that Juan Corrida has been getting in close with the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. I didn't do it. Map of the Gateway Hotel. Wait. Okay. Empty. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. First Corrida's fingerprints. Okay. Found next to the victim is filled with tomato juice. No sign it's been drank. Photo of the murder. There's the tomato juice, the bottle, broken base. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty lost here. Suicide report. Oh. What was this suicide? I forgot about it. Celeste Impacts. Oh god, I don't remember about that. I think she was some manager. Corrida's manager? I think. I don't know. Attempted suicide. Adrian Andrews. Shock from Celeste Impact suicide. Okay. I don't remember that whole story clearly. Time of death. Ghost struggle by a scarf. Gate water is saying. Oh, there it is. Well, that's a contradiction, right? He said he bought the knife, but it says gate water engraved, so it was the hotel's knife. He didn't buy it. Right? That's something. Mostly from the costume is covering Corrida's blood found in the girl's comma. Welcome back. And it's a butter knife too. Impossible. Yeah, the knife is weird. Gonna say, but I think that's a contradiction. And that's how you found us all? Mm-hmm. Okay. Shaman Ninja. We're also here. Yep, that's it. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand? That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Objection, exactly. Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh? It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle. Gatewater? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. It's the hotel where it all happened. Mr. Detective, you should know this. That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel. Smart judge, not gonna lie. Can we replace the objection with BS? I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's not making a good effort to keep his job, I think. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel. Which means this murder was not premeditated. Take that. Yes, that is very true. This is a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? Oh, thinking meme. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. Well, we'll tell that to Gumshoe. But I didn't... oh. Okay. The question is... where did this knife come from? Oh, wait, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Corrida's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. Poor gummy bear. Oh, talking about gummy bears. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. The juice? What knife? Hold on, I don't see that. There's a knife and a fork on the table. Oh, that table. Okay. Then? Where in the world did this knife come from? If it places the card, yeah, the knife was missing on the other guy's room. I noticed that. I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Angard. Yes, missing a knife. Especially what was on top of his table. I mean, that could be said anyway. There's something missing, perhaps. It is a single knife. I love how the judge asks all the questions. We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Angard's knife was missing. Mr. Angard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. Okay. Alright, good point. Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. Okay. Okay, chill, Judge. It seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning. This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it. A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here. Mia Smart, yeah. Have we played this before, Ray? There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here. I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your honor's time. Nope, you haven't? Okay. Seems like someone is being framed. Yeah, I think he is. Although, first time you actually see it. Oh, interesting. I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Okay. Evidence not yet shown. You've seen the objection beams? Yeah, they're all over the place. Yep. Especially with the whole what's it called? Among Us. They kind of mix them all. Too much evidence points too easily to one guy. Typical case of framing. Yeah, there is a lot of evidence. Okay, evidence not yet shown. He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence. Okay. I do have a lot of evidence. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright? Well, I think I'm gonna say it before it throws me into an option or something. Yeah. What did I say there? Okay. Well, Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here, that cable of his will be ringing out to the second sound of our defeat. The second? What is it? Second? The sound of our defeat. Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? It was premeditated. He would have thought about removing all evidence pointing to himself. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. That's a given. Yeah, it's like too out there. It's really weird. I mean, what do I have? A tabloid article about the victim. I have this, but that would that give a motive? I don't know if that would favor me if I show that. I don't know what I could show. This is tough. I kinda wanna say no. Necessary to present. I don't know, the game has tricked me before. I kinda wanna try say no. No. I saved, so it's fine. This has to be another trap. Yeah, I'm thinking that too. But if I don't say anything, that then risk throwing out a bad piece of evidence. Yeah. Oops. Did I mess up? Looks like the defense isn't saying a peep on this one. Which means this card is adjourned. Well, rip. Phoenix, we will lose this case if you keep up here. So you had better show the judge something quick. So now we all know I have a tendency to be wrong more than I can even say it. I mean, he's not wrong. There's one. Okay. The game saved me anyway. One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this girl has yet to see. Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance, and only one. God. What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. Oh, it's the full thing now. Well, I'm gonna keep the save state from before. I think that was better. What is this important evidence that you must show to the court? God. I kind of want to see the article, but I don't feel like that would help me at all. Vanguard Hakama. Right. I don't know, just gonna throw something, I'm not sure at all. I don't think that's right. Nope. Sorry, right, but this time your bluffing steered you wrong. I can see nothing strange about this piece of evidence. Wait. I am a man of my word, Mr. Wright. And we're done. That's enough. This card sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Matt and Guard, guilty. Akers will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at the higher court with an amount from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. And back to the title screen. Guitar case? Maybe. And I'm not discarding anything right now. Undo. Okay, actually I do. There's one piece of evidence. Okay. I don't know if it was needs to continue at all. Yeah, whatever, same thing. Okay. Well, I have one shot anyway. Thank you for the contribution for the next game, Adrian. Let's see. Press conference ticket. Oh. The Killer. Oh man, there's this guy called The Killer. He said he didn't do it, but should I? I'm lost. getting real close. The community thing? I think so. 82%. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just gonna say this. I don't think it is. Whatever. No. Okay. Let's just keep the whole thing. I can reload. Whatever. Okay. Yeah. No. Skip it. I'm gonna save here so that you skip all that whole thing. Okay. I'll go with the case. Why not? Nope. So you're bluffing. Okay. Okay. Now let me. Oh, I can't go back now. Okay. All right. No. I'm completely lost on this one. See the camera. The juice. I'm just thinking of everything right now. Okay, whatever. Oh. This is a wine glass, is it not? Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. We got it. It was the tomato juice. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. And that was still there. Okay. That's a good point, I guess. Well, yes, I see your point. However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is the wine glass. Big brain? I was just pressing all the options. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you have to say? Well, yes, it is a little peculiar. Yes, isn't it? I thought it was. You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth? What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion? You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass. So I failed anyway. What? It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking. That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright. But, what? Did Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? I don't know. I don't know. She would be in shock. I don't know. She would like drop it. Would you care about? I don't know. Depends on the person. If she just saw a dead guy, would you take the time to leave your glass on the thing or just drop it? I don't know. That's weird. Set the glass down without thinking. There's no way. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. You just drop it. I can look for my proof later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. It's just my fault for it. If you're thought-provoking enough. The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Sanders who set the cup on the table. You turned the situation in his head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? And the guitar case is interesting since on picket was open, but there was only water on top. Yeah, that's very weird too. I mean, it was closed during the struggle. That's a good point. Yeah. There's no way he was any. There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing. Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it. What? Someone opened it up after he was killed. Yeah, that makes sense. You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice? Then? Of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Adrian's? Only one. Well, whose were they? They were not the victims nor the defendants, rather they were of one Adrian Andrews. Okay. What? Gloves? Gloves can change everything, I don't know. Bear Sanders' fingerprints, okay. That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? I can't believe I fell into another trap. Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. But no, wait. The tomato juice bottle was there too. Did she bring the bottle and the glass wine? That's no, the wine glass. Glass wine? Wine glass. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser. Exactly sus. What you just said makes a lot of sense. Just. Now do you see, right? I can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict. No. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness which we would like the court to hear from. Another witness? I feel like Edgeworth is helping me. Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking? I feel like he's trying to help me actually. Oh god. Not her. Oh god. Now then, witness please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. What is this? See, this is what I'm talking about when that I felt like it was missing from the trailer that I saw from the new Phoenix Wright game that they're making. I feel like there was nothing like this. But I don't know. Maybe there is. I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. Oh, edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? Oh god. You should be more happy to see me. I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? It was the wicked witch of the witness stand. I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. Fan curling, yeah. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime. Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this girl needs to know. Why did she do that? Shush, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Edgy Wedgie. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Yes, ma'am. No, please, by all means interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please. It's true what they say that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with? The witness was on security detail. The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Olvak? It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. God. Just simping for everyone. You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone's crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me, I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corrida. Mad simping. But those two were the same age. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night. Very well, please tell the girl what you witnessed the night of the murder. Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. God. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know? Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. He was on guard, mad on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Okay. So Mr. Angar came out from the victim's room. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer. Okay. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Alright. After the ceremony, went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. Press on everything. Miss Holbeck, what was your post on that night? In the lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know, it was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails. Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on. Besides, that manager with the classes seemed to be working hard at it without me. Okay, so I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door. Okay, something I was interested in finding out, you know. What was it? Something you were interested in. And just what was that? It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Well... and Ichibu, of course. Mr. Retro, what is this thing she was interested in? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Gossip? Yeah, it was probably about the Adrian romance. But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to her testimony later. It looked like we should enforce it right now. Okay. Okay, I'll catch your hint, Mia. And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's store the entire time? Okay, so I'm not gonna mention the gossip thing, I guess. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye on the whole time. Oh my god, a good eye out the whole time. That's how you read. Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Corrida's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could... Hold on, I need some water. Alright, I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am. Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report. In any case, the witness then saw someone correct. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. Who in the world was that? I'm not allowed to say. Didn't you say it was the other guy? This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room, he was... Yes, he was? I'm too scared, I can't say his name out loud. Bruh. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Francisco whip right about now. Yep. Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway. Okay, now it's gonna go to the other statement. Okay. You saw my client? Are you sure about that? Yes, see. Really? Annoying, Brad. When I say I saw someone, I saw the person. Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. Okay, person's face, what the person was carrying, the person's clothes. The person's face. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail. You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eyes and his effeminate lips. His right eye covered by his silky hair. His sparkling, shining teeth. Are you talking about Corrida? His teeth were shining? Well, he's shining all around in this week's pin-up poster theory. This week's pin-up? What do you... I mean... I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night. What? And Guard's face is the same no matter where it is, you know? You whippersnapper. But, did you see his face? Woman. So, Mr. Wright... Did she steal those props? I don't know. Was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Well, not like that. Well, yes, because she didn't see his face. That's what I got from that. It was. Hey Lou, how's it going? How you been? Of course it was important, Your Honor. And perhaps you would like to point out what part of the testimony was important? You don't really have to put it that way to get me to say. Mr. Wright, there is something much more valuable than a person's pride, and that is time. Please don't waste this girl's precious time with worthless questions. Yes, Your Honor, I think I just wasted his good favor. She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying. That's bad for us, really bad. But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? Okay, but that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? That's because you're not the one who has to question her. Oh boy. I'm doing good, maxing and relaxing. How's everyone's Sunday going? It's been going good, thanks. How's the Father's Day going for you? Okay. Okay, Oops, I didn't mean to press. Okay. Where do you, shooting some people right outside of school? I want to press here again. Can I go through those options again? What the person was carrying. Well, yeah, he should be... Wait. No, she said someone came out of the room, so... Yeah, sure. What was the man you saw carrying? In which hand? His right or his left? Whatever. No, this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer such a big question. How is it? Okay. I've been in way too many donuts today. Celebration has been a success. Nice. Couldn't help myself. It's a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference. Okay. Yeah, I didn't cut that. I didn't catch that. Okay, big question. Indeed. Please be more specific with your question, Mr. Wright. Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand? He wasn't carrying anything in that hand. God, why? Then how about his left? Empty. But you could have just said that. I'm old, no. Well, this whole thing has been a lot of nothing. So, Mr. Wright. No, wait, you read the line with the rhythm of the song too. I read it? Did I read the line with the rhythm? That was an accident. Celebratory donuts, nice, yay! So Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? Should he have, I'm gonna save, should he have something on him? I'm gonna say yes. I don't know. Of course it was important, Your Honor. Okay, Edgy, you're not helping me. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of the testimony was important? You don't have to put it that way. Okay. Please don't waste this girl's time. Okay. Right. I'm gonna try the other option. Person's clothes. Yeah. Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail. What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters. I mean, he could have blood. But it does. Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing. What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing? That racing jacket? Oh? He was wearing that at the detention center too. But wait, what is it? The Hakana is whatever, however you say it. That's the samurai clothes, right? So if the button was found there, he should have been wearing that, right? That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Man. The police in this town, bruh, they led him in jail with a cell phone. Yes, they did. That thing's meant for nothing seducing, blah blah. Right. Mr. Wright, was his testimony just now important? I think that one was important. Yes. Bang the table. Of course it was important, Your Honor. No, don't do this, Edgy. And perhaps you would like to point out... Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Oh, there we go. Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. There we go. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness please. Ah well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must... He was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show. Okay, I'm gonna press first. Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket? What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he was wearing it. She is so sure of herself that it's to the point of self-absorption. Can't read. She may not remember things or be mistaken. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the button there. I'm gonna save anyway. No, didn't mean to press. Yeah, got it. Miss Holdback. What? Don't say my name for no reason. Do you know what this is? Yeah, it's button number 2 on the Jam and Ninjas custom. How do you know which button it is? Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Bruh. Well, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Engard's body during a full body search. See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal Engard. It was cut up in the The pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants. Yes. Not that racing jacket. See? See? And then guard is the nickel samurai. Yes. We know that. Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Marangar, was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. I wore the trend. Oh my god, she's starting again. I'm not even gonna try it. Okay. That just goes on its own mode, on its own. By the way, I'm not scrolling through that. I just know I can't read that fast. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Angard, the man, but Mr. Angard, the nickel samurai? Well, when you think about it, they're really one and the same anyway. But Miss Holdback, this is a very important point we're talking about. Echibu, do you think so too? Well, it might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. I should be the one sighing, not you. Who I saw? On guard, yes, now I remember. The nickel samurai, that's right, it was the nickel samurai that I saw. So you didn't see his face then? Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know? So he must have worn that he must have worn that nickel samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. God. I'm gonna get this lady out. Clearly she's biased. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume. What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside the costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. Youngins today. I told you, there is no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so. And what I say is the truth. Exit out. At least she's just delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Who I saw. Now remember... Okay. Would you please get on with your testimony? What's your language, young man? What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything. If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs. What? A striking figure by the sea, standing all alone. He's the nickel samurai. Wait, what? Does she know her song? His song? She's actually singing. Someone help my poor ears. Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket? Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you'll be good and stick to just the facts. Okay, you promise, right? God, she's a dog. She's insane. How is she still credible? I don't know. It's this game. Right, I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date. Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgewood, old chum. The Nickel Samurai was... that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not? Not too long ago? Then let me ask you this. When you were itty bitty, what was your grand dream? Huh? What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper? My dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner? Hero of the public's court. So what? See? And look at where you are now. You are not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you? Real, I call for a mistrial. Well, what I said earlier, who puts any weight into things like that? Then now it's everything. I can't be held responsible for the past. Isn't that what we're doing? Since when did Kerr become theatrics over testimonies? All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough? This is Kangaroo Court? Judge Wagner? Okay, got a trophy. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. And why would that be? That way no one could see his face, of course. But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more. You are such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say. Isn't that what you're always doing to me? I got it, maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume. You had to go to that post-ceremony stage. Okay. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show? Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing. And that included that Jammin Ninja? Oh, of course it included him. That's why when Angard came out of Dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai. As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning? Can I throw in the towel yet? You don't need to think too hard on this one. Huh? There's a contradiction in her testimony and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us. Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. Yeah, same Nick. I mean, for me, the clear contradiction, well, Nick already said it anyway. That she saw the samurai, not Angard. So... she said Angard, then the samurai. Oh, here's the Celeste Impact. Was Andrew's mentor. Andrew's mentor and oh, that's the relationship with Andrew, with Adrian. Yes, you remember that. Okay. All right. Night, night. Good night, Ray. Have a good night. Have a good rest. And thank you for stopping by. Take care. I don't know. It's in plain sight. She said it's in plain sight. He had to go to the post-ceremony stage show. The Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. I don't know. I don't know. Let's do this. Nope. We are okay. Nope. Oh, wait. Well, she said, well, I don't know how can I bring that up again? But she said he wasn't holding anything. I don't know. Shouldn't he be holding that? I don't think that's it though. Nope. In plain sight. I don't know. Wait, let me see something. Oh. He has one glove and the mechanical hand. Shouldn't there be no fingerprints then on the knife? I don't know. Okay, maybe it was that. Let's take a look at this. So it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work. No, that's not my intention at all. That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. So it was that. Alright. Is that what you're driving at? That is exactly what I'm driving at. What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving? If Mr. Angard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. I mean, he could have just taken them out before. Okay, yeah, sure. It helps us, so sure, let's go with it. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he? He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. And why would he do something like that? To leave his print on the murder weapon? Yeah, that wouldn't be smart either. That's a good point. There is no way he would do something like that. However, there is one possibility, and let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show, which is why he took his gloves off. Oh, but the murder still did take place. It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim. Oh, yes, I have heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory? Let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Then why did he bring the knife? Big brain. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with his theory? Why do you say up to this point? Okay, wait, I want to hear it again. Let me get this straight. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention to kill him. There is a contradiction. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. What are you babbling about? Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Angara was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. The knife? This was used by Mr. Angara at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida. I suppose. However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Exactly. Oh. Got you there, Edgy. Which means Mr. Edgeworth Your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Order, I say order in the court. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? Frame Madame Guard to frame him. I'm gonna save just in case. I'm pretty sure it's to frame him. It's to frame my client, Mr. Angard, of course. To frame? Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Witness. Looks like I made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Ichibu? Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but oh my god. Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Angar with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV? But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. She was waiting for Andrews. Alright then, who were you waiting around for then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida, am I correct, witness? The way you think you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of? So, Oldback was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting for to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida. I'm gonna save here. It's gonna ask me who was she waiting for. But I'm pretty sure it's Andrews. Maybe Phoenix, maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person. If it's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldback, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Dear. Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Angard's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, this is... I see. The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's Adrian Andrews? Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well. Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away this whole sworn to confidently stuffed in. Oh, witness, what in the world are you? Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I got some information, some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation, in secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. Hmm. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here? I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready. This is gonna take the wind out of you youngins. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10-year-olds. Secret information. That Angard is one evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet. Okay? Okay. The defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for discord. What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person? We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip. But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right, Angard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Well, as the old saying goes, you've gotta burn all bags with fire. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Alright, it's secret information. Alright, actually I'm gonna take a little bathroom break real quick. But yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. And back. You like the song? Anger is one evil man. Okay, let's press things. Welcome back, thank you. You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander. But it's true. The woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Felt like Ken and Ryu were about to fight with those tunes. Well, it's a remix of one of the songs of this game, so yeah. Look, it says so right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Miss AA. But the name of the magazine this came from is Gossipland. What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies? What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth. Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip. Well, yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright. What? Discriminate? When did I do anything like that? Anyway, Angar will never get me to say touché. You thought you could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal? A scandal? What do you mean by that? You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days? No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means, even I know that much. Well, that Angard thought he could own a monopoly on popularity. Okay, so to do that he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. You don't have any proof that Mr. Angard did any such thing. You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth. And now, since you're in so much shock, you can't do anything right. You're right, I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Alright then, Sonny, show me what you got. And you show me proof that Angar didn't bear any ill will towards Juan. Oh god. Angar didn't bear any ill will towards him. But... I don't know. This is here for a reason. I'm not going to let you push me around that easily. There's many a man who've said those exact words and paid dearly for them. Well, maybe you should brace yourself this time. Here's my proof that Mr. Angar did not hold any ill will towards the victim. I don't know. The knife? Is that it? You can take it from here, edgy poo. are you handing it over to me for? So you can give that jagged-headed baboon boy a message for me, please. Tell him that no matter what he does, the only thing he's good at is failing. What she said, right? Or should I say baboon boy? Yes, I agree. This isn't much of a piece of evidence, baboon boy. Stop calling me that. They're just gaining a new nickname here. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want whenever I want, silly boy. Me and my big mouth. That's the way the cookie crumbles, for you anyway. Okay, I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Okay, I'm just gonna keep pressing on the other things. So, what do you mean by I took action? Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of one's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson, something you young'uns need. You were going to teach her a good lesson? I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun. Like this. No, stop. Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet. Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Well, that's because I'm a pro, yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? Maybe she stole Lara's camera? Huh. Could be. Press further. If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, you won't get to go home today. EDGY, what are you doing? Help me. What do I have to do with this? Just do this for me. You'll get your reward. I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me much of a choice. The witness could have gotten information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the witness' head. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering. As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning. Where did Allback get here inside information? There has to be something I can use to figure it out. Can't speak. Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it? But you can't just ignore it either. Makes your client look bad either way. Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now. Has to be something we can catch her on. Yeah, and when I find it, I'm gonna press the heck out of it. Okay. Oops, I passed it. Now let's try this again. Present evidence. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Allback? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret information, isn't it? Lotus camera? Yep, there we go. The investigative photographer Lotta Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing? On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. Oh, what outrageous idea you say? No, I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless. Ah, that's it. That's the note. No, you see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy. Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why. That infamous, puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil on guard. She said so herself. And guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Oh, where'd the music go? Edgy Boo, you believe me, don't you? That was weird. I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we're gonna overlook just this once. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? He said I should pressure, I think. Gonna say it. No, I'm gonna pressure. If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness. You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying, damn it, and I can't prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? Miss Holdback. I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. Oh? Oh? Wait. The guitar? I'm guessing the guitar? No. More than the witness credibility. Perhaps you should be worrying about your legal standing, or should I say failings. I'm setting the volume down too low so I won't have to waste my time with your objections. No, I'm gonna reload that. I don't want that punishment. So this one? Yes. Okay. Gotta save here. Okay. Now, the only thing that's not the only thing she stole. The button? No. What else? No. No, okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. What is it? Nope. Just trying things out. Okay. No, I thought I could mention the guitar with that photo. Yeah. I have no clue. I don't know. Just bringing the knife again. Wait, I want to see where this takes me after I fail. Okay. Never knew the judges had hearing aids. That's not the time wondering about health conditions. Okay, one more try. Okay, now. Okay. Yeah, try this again. I think. Okay. I'm lost. Oh no! What am I? I didn't mean to present that. Here, present my badge. Nope. I can't find it. I've been through pretty much everything. Okay, I'm just going through the rest of the things. What didn't I use already? It's not this. I used this. I don't remember if I used that. I can't find it. Oh. She steal the camera too? Oh my god, it was the same thing. Miss Holdback. That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? Oh my god. A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me. Why witness? What is it, Grams? If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? That's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know? Well, you're a thief too, apparently. I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people. Borrow, Sure. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw that woman's business card and that's when I noticed it said Slimeback Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things. Bailiff, check this camera's photos. Hurry. We must examine them at once. Okay. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have? There is only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Please present it to the court. Oh. This is the Nickel Samurai. See, I told you that's the guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. She was lying about the racing jacket. Oh, what does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant, however. In his own confession, Mr. Angard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is the defendant. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's... I may know all... those... Before... I don't know... There's... Something strange. There's something strange with this photo. I knew this was coming, right? Your thoughts, Mr. Richards? I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photo. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. Debunk with a bunker buster. Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct? Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo? Oh. Oh. Um. Mm. Mm. When there more flowers, I don't know. I don't know. The strange thing is somewhere around here, I think. Somewhere around here, I think. I see. Am I seeing something you will or not? Oh no. Looks like there was no problem with this photo after all. The problem was with the brain of that lawyer, Your Honor. Wait. You are the one who let your last chance fly away from you, Mr. Wright. It's enough. Okay. Yeah, maybe there's nothing about the photo, but maybe the time? Because didn't Allback already steal the camera when the murder happened? So how would she take that picture? And where's Allback? If that was the moment that the samurai went out of the room, I guess. I don't know, I'm thinking out loud. Okay. Nothing strange with it. There's nothing strange with this photo. I have done nothing to alter this picture either, in case you're wondering, right? I see, and it seems the defense will rest on this matter. In that case, there is no reason to further prolong this trial. Is this really alright with you, Phoenix? Well, there's nothing wrong with this photo that I can try again, take another look at it. And if you still don't see anything, do something. Anything to prolong the trial. Yes, Chief. Okay. Well, I'm stuck with that. I guess I have to prove something. Wait, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? I'm about to enter my verdict. Please address me with your comment afterwards. No, I'm sorry, but this can't wait. Oh, let me guess. You are going to point out something peculiar with this photo. Oh, what? Why didn't you say so earlier? There's something strange with this photo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, one chance. Okay. I want to say the costume. I don't know. No. It's the person here, of course. You mean the Nickel Samurai? And what is wrong with that? At the time of the murder, Mr. Angar was in his own room. Which means this Nickel Samurai... If you think that's all it takes, you should reconsider your choice of occupation. I think it's about time you retired. Looks like there was no problem with this photo after all. The problem was with the brain of that lawyer. Oh god, well, lost again apparently. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Oh god. No. Something strange. Not the person. There's a teddy bear there. I'm trying to see. Is that the base in the... Was that the base that was in the picture? Station is somewhere around here, I think. Okay. No, okay. Alright, I get it. I messed up. I thought that was the base on the... that was broken in the picture. The teddy? Look at the teddy. He's cute. Okay. Nope. Look? Do you mean lurk? What was that? L-U-K? Huh? Huh? No name? There's no name there. No. God. Oh, you were typing lol. Okay. I messed up. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, just get to it. Get to it. Should save this. Just skip all that. I mean, I don't see his right arm, but probably because he's walking. No, not the person. That's not what I meant. Okay. Something strange. Save here. Let's save here actually. Alright. Alright. What is it? What is this? I love debunk with a bunker buster. Sounds like a Beastie Boys album. That sounds... yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what this is. I think it's just gonna point at the guy. This person, yeah. Yeah. So not him. The handle. I don't know. I can't find it. What's up with the Teddy? I pointed at him earlier. But no. I don't know, I'm gonna point the flowers. Which is around here? No. Okay. Can point at the person, not the base. I mean, no, door. No. Okay. I pointed at his hand before, it didn't work. I don't see anything. The floor. Okay. I don't know. I might have to look this one up because I don't know. What is the Hakana? I don't know what the Hakana is. Is it this? It's this things, right? Yeah. No, not the person, the clothes. Mask. No. The person's face. Oh, I just did that, and yeah, it takes me back to the same thing. Okay. Um, no. Oh, on those. Teddy, help me. Nah, I'm lost. I'm just gonna Google it. I don't blame you. Samurai photo. I'm staring at my phone like I'm looking for my contacts. Oh wait, I never noticed that I get this covered. Let me move this. Okay. Wait, oh no, I think I got a spoiler. It said this is the last, is this the last case of the game? I thought there was one more. Wait. Wait. There we go. Okay, hold on. Wait, why does it keep moving? Picture. Oh. Okay. So it was something about him. Apparently I think it's because it's too big. So someone smaller is wearing it. Is it this? Okay. Dang it. I would like to direct your cursed attention to this one area right here. Where are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. I didn't remember how it looked, so I don't know. I didn't know if those pens were like that on purpose or not. Hold on, let me check. Oh yeah. Okay, you can't see the feet. Okay, now it makes sense. Right. Because when you click the, I did click the pants, but higher, not at the ankle level. And what does that mean? The custom person in this photo could not have been Mr. Angard. What is the meaning of this? I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is. Let's take a look at that, the Nickel Samurai's poster. Okay. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks. Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his hakama up just to walk. There is only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time. That's curious. Huh? What is? Edgeworth is unusually calm today. That's true. He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride. Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all. He doesn't feel under attack, then I haven't damaged his case at all. Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not mad on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. I figured it would come to this. What? Right, I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not mad on guard. In that case, it's gonna ask me who it is. Who is this a photo of? Andrews? Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume? Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think? Yeah, why is he so calm? Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph? I'm just gonna say Andrews. Andrews. Adrian Andrews? If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman. And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her? For starters, she's short. And she can freely move in and out of Mr. Angard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Angard that night. And how does that all add up? It means that it makes very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Angard's fingerprints all over it. The knife that was used as a murder weapon. Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to what words? Indict indict. I don't know what that is. Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Correa. Oh, so, yeah, okay. So he's accusing her. Indict. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order, order, order. Looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Alright, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. Huh? What do you mean? If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day. One more day? Yeah, we had to solve it in one day. If I don't get a verdict today, then my Now then, we shall send Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Brooms. Raise objection. Now then, do your thing, Phoenix. Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today. I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not. I abhor wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial. Oh, my man. But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development. This unexpected development? I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. And what do you mean by that? That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on. What? What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth? Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness. Oh, he already knew. Everything was planned out in advance by that man. Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over. Exactly. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. To be continued. Alright. Welp. Okay. Save progress. Yes. Okay, so we managed to take it to not extend it for another day. That's good. Dang, Ichibu was way ahead. Wonder what he's gonna bring up. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's helping me. Yeah, I really feel like it. Maybe it was a gift that happened to Bon Karma. Alright. But yeah. I'm gonna call it for today. I think that's a good point. So yeah, we got a good progress there on the trial. And yeah, we're still on it. We might have failed a few times, but it's just not think about those. But yep. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. let's just go to the title screen. Have a great night, Sam. As always, thank you Lou for stopping by. Thank you everyone for being here. And that's gonna be it for the streams this weekend. Take care, thank you, take care too, and enjoy the rest of Father's Day and your Sunday. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of the Sunday and a good start of the week too. And yeah, I'll be back next Friday with Persona, probably on Friday. Yeah, probably. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, hope everyone has a good rest of the night, and I'll see you all next Friday. So yeah, take care everyone. Bye bye.